thought I'd give you an update about the fishing this week. Seems cold, but been going out and slaying the fish on 2 trips, Monday and today. These slight warm-ups and cold fronts really pushed the tides out, and I think we just came off a full moon, so the tides were low. And there weren't big tides, I don't know, remember really low early in the week and not so low later in the week, and because it was cold out, I didn't go out till 10, and then today I went out at noon, I think, 11 I think, and caught a small tide, coming in. Takes a while when the east wind's blowing to get a tide to come in, so, but those trout are just kind of laid up in the north end of the bay, and throwing my favorite fly is clouser, and I got a ton of them, so I got flies for sale. If you want to try my hot clouser, if you need tips on where to fish. I couldn't get any video this week because I was so busy on, I caught 10 fish each day, so I don't know why I'd turn the video on, I wouldn't catch any, and then all of a sudden I'd be in them, and they're a heck of a thing to land, and so I'm worried. I had this beautiful brand new rod, sensitive tip, most sensitive rod I've ever fished. It's called the St. Croix Ultra, Legend Ultra Elite, and the tip is super fast, and it's not really, the stiffest rod. The highest end blank out there would be one more above it, but it still can cast what that rod can do. It's just slightly off a little bit, and it's slightly softer. But it made me realize, if you're fishing a rod with a super soft tip, super sensitive like I'm talking about, how important it is. And I'm fishing a super long leader. Why these people that are steelhead fishing or whatever, they have somebody net the fish for them, because the rod's so long, and it's a good rod too, and if you high stick it too much landing a big fish, you're going to break the tip. That happens on happened to me on a tarpon this past fall, and I'm thinking, now I got this gorgeous rod. It's a 9 weight, but it's super, super sensitive. I'm catching all these fish, and it wouldn't take much more than a 2-pound trout or a redfish a little larger to break the tip if I high stick it too much, which means putting the rod too far over my head, which I'm used to, thinking I'm hot shot and I'm going to grab the leader and land the fish. It's a big fish. He pulls down on that rod tip at the wrong angle. You high stuck it, and the rod tip's not used to bending like that. So, a lot of it's timing. You're pulling back like this. You're trying to get the fish, get to the leader, which is get the apex just right. And you pull here and grab here, and then you release, and it gets really iffy on big fish with a super fast tip rod. So this podcast is a little bit about protecting your rod. So if I can get a better scenario on how to land a big fish on the flats with no net, I will, but I might want to shorten up just that little bit, because I don't know, it's starting to get unmanageable. I love fishing a long leader. What I do is I rope it off about half, wherever I can get it, halfway up or so. But so here's the box, all clousers, cold weather fishing, 60 degrees on a warm up. It seems to be extremely good on trout. I'm whaling trout like this, and it's so nice to let them go and see our bay so healthy. So, fins up and good fishing.